Yeah.
We're doing symbiosis right now, probably at
Oh,
Symbio
yeah,
Beta. Yeah, it's my first time at Symbio Beta.
Congratulations, that's a big deal.
What is up, everybody? This is Sofia Sanchez, the biotech girl here. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you, finally, some of the interviews that I recorded at Built with Biology, the world's largest and most amazing biotech conference. My experience overall was unforgettable, but that is a very cliche adjective. So I'm also leaving in the description below a blog post about my experience overall. It was my first time attending, and honestly, it's true. Being in the same room, it's way better than being on the same Zoom. So now, let's start with the first question, which is, please tell us about yourself and the role at the company you work at.
Large Bio, I am the co-founder and CEO.
I work in marketing at Ginkgo.
I head the sales department here at GeneMod.
I'm the CMO at My Forest Foods.
I'm the founder and CEO of Eden Bio.
I run Minds Microbes Machines.
I'm creative director at Geltor.
I help life science companies tell their stories.
I am the director of marketing at Ecovative.
Second question, I believe that biotech companies are those with a great, clear, and strong mission that is either about helping the world be more sustainable or helping people be healthier. At the more meta level, actually, there are even biotech companies that are all about helping other biotech companies scale faster, just overall engineer biology more easily. So tell us, what's the mission of your biotech company?
In one line, we're a biodesign company that makes protein. And if you want more than one line, I can show you more. So we can make all different types of proteins. One of those proteins that we're very well known for making is collagen.
We turn carbon emissions into carbon negative materials to build planet positive supply chains.
A consulting and education firm helping people, both companies and institutions, understand and explore biomanufacturing.
For My Forest Foods, our mission is to feed the future. So we're creating a new protein from mycelium that's delicious and amazing, and will feed plates across the globe.
We are a lab automation software that combines ELN and inventory management, and we're looking to grow in the future from our academia base. We work with companies like Harvard and Stanford to help enable their researchers to focus more on research.
We use machine learning to guide the process of strain engineering.
We can use and leverage the power of biotechnology also in the world of pharma, and also a cleaner place because, you can use it in the world of remediation and, of course, fight climate impact and all of the cool stuff.
We are interested in biomaterials and their application in the built environment.
We help biologists analyze their data without needing to know how to code.
At Ecovative, we grow better materials from mycelium.
Question number 3. What advice would you give to people who are just getting started in the field, like myself, based on what's the best piece of advice you've been given or the worst piece of advice you've been given?
Time does not equal success, meaning depending on how long it takes to arrive at a conclusion does not determine the value of that conclusion. It simply determines where you are at.
Just keep trying. Don't let failure stop you. Just keep going and you will get it right.
Be curious. And specifically, be curious about the equipment that we use. These are such complicated and well-built and elegant machines, and sometimes they break, right? And a core important part of working in any of these laboratories is understanding what's going on in our equipment and how to fix it to be able to run the experiments or do the production that we want to do.
Don't only limit it on the disciplines you chose. Open your eyes and gather all the knowledges from various backgrounds.
Make sure you have the will to dedicate your life to something for 10 years. Because 10 years is like the lifespan of a company. Is the idea good enough for you to spend 10 years of your life doing it? If not, find something you do want to work on for 10 years.
Literally just YCs build something people want and focus on the customers and just focus on making your users very happy. Worst piece of advice I've been given is that you cannot do a startup in biotech without a PhD. You don't need credentials to do this. You just need to make your users really happy.
Last but most excitingly, how do you envision the future of biotech? How do you see this field in the next 10 years? What keeps you up at night and makes you excited about working in biotech?
Creating a new bioeconomy and creating the systems that we love and use today, but through another method.
So the future of biotech, I think it's going to elevate. We need to save the planet. We need to have solutions that will protect and go backwards in the damage that is already done. So for me, it's how do we use technology and biotech for good?
Biotech is going to take over the whole world in every industry, but specifically as it relates to data infrastructure, I think there's going to be a day where biotechs can just plug in and start analyzing their data on day one without needing to build anything on AWS. They don't need to know what AWS is. They don't need to know what GitHub is. They are just able to have all their data infrastructure within Latch and not have to build anything in-house.
I envision the future of biotech to be more collaborative, more transparent. I think that the more transparent we can be as a community, the more transparent our companies can be, the more likely the general public is to feel like they can engage with and ask questions of and feel trusting of our field.
For me, it's inclusive. Having more women represented, minorities, just getting everyone together and making this a platform for all people to enjoy and really elevate the planet.
I think we're very quickly going to get a lot more rationalized engineering. We're going to be able to predict and be able to build to specific specifications. So we're going to be producing a lot of nanotechnology, a lot of innovative new materials and organisms. And it's like a whole new world is going to be opening up.
I envision the future of biotech as simply enabling advancements to give mankind a better chance against the things that ail us and make life more difficult.
Just about everything being made possible to make through biology. We think about biodesign and making stuff with biology as being one of the more sustainable, kinder, more efficient and ethical ways of making things in the future, and that being sort of, in a way, a return back to the way of making things through life itself.
I envision biotech being the basis of a planet-positive world. I think it gives us the power to build symbiotic systems for the first time.
We're seeing that we're going to impact every industry, and we're going to make a cleaner, more just, more sustainable, much more interesting world, and we're going to use the technologies to go off-planet.
Yep. What's the craziest biotech idea you've heard of at this conference or ever?
I don't think anything is crazy anymore. To be able to grow pangolin, keratinized hair spikes in Annalee Newitt's autonomous, at the end of it, they have a space elevator that is made of living bacteria.
I love GMO. Do you love GMO?
I love GMO, and I love Ginkgo stickers about loving GMO.
Me too.
All right, well, thank you guys.
This was fun. All right, this wraps it up. I really hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed recording the interviews. Please let me know if you want more of this content. I actually also left in the description below the link to my podcast, the OBio podcast, which is all about leaders who are growing the future. See you in the next one.